Welcome to the VS Criminal Defense Attorneys podcast, providing an informative resource on criminal law with a specific focus on sex crimes. From protecting yourself from false accusations to understanding the exact boundaries of the law, being informed is always the best first line of defense. This podcast series is reviewed and approved by attorney Michelle Villanueva-Scura.
In this episode, we aim to elucidate the critical importance of securing expert and strategic legal counsel when confronted with voyeurism recording charges. Our goal is to highlight how such specialized guidance is indispensable for safeguarding your rights and guaranteeing a just legal proceeding. Navigating the complexities of voyeurism recording cases in Arizona demands a nuanced understanding of the statute of limitations, and our defense attorneys are well versed in these legal intricacies. We specialize in offering comprehensive legal support to individuals facing such charges, ensuring a meticulous examination of timelines and statutory limitations. The specific duration for voyeurism cases can vary based on the severity of the charges and the classification of the offense. For felonies, the statute of limitations is typically longer than for misdemeanors. By entrusting our experienced defense attorneys, you gain a committed ally who will explore every avenue to challenge allegations within the confines of the statute of limitations, striving to secure the best possible outcome for your legal situation. First, let's understand what voyeurism recording entails in Arizona. Under ARS 13-1424, voyeurism recording involves the secretive act of capturing visual or audio content of individuals without their knowledge or consent, typically in private or intimate settings. Perpetrators often use hidden cameras, smartphones, or other recording devices to observe or document unsuspecting individuals. The focus is on obtaining explicit or private moments without the subject's awareness, constituting a breach of privacy and personal boundaries. Legal consequences for voyeurism recording can include criminal charges and civil liabilities, emphasizing the violation of privacy rights. In that sense, what factors determine whether an image or recording is considered intimate under the law? The legal classification of an image or recording as intimate depends on various factors, including the content's nature, context, and the expectation of privacy. Generally, images or recordings involving nudity, sexual acts, or private moments are more likely to be considered intimate. The relationship between the individuals involved and the setting in which the content was captured are also critical factors. Legal definitions can vary, so the specific criteria may be outlined in local laws. Contact our Phoenix defense attorneys for more clarification on your local area. Now, let's explore in detail the legal consequences of voyeurism recording. The legal consequences for voyeurism charges include the following. Criminal charges. Criminal charges for voyeurism recording vary in severity depending on the specific circumstances of the offense. These charges can include invasion of privacy, unlawful surveillance, or other offenses related to the act of recording individuals without their consent in private settings. Fines. Fines for voyeurism recording may vary depending on the jurisdiction and the severity of the offense, but often constitute a financial penalty aimed at deterring and penalizing the perpetrator. Let our attorneys work with you to create a defense that can reduce your owed fines. Imprisonment. Imprisonment serves as a deterrent and punitive measure for those found guilty of violating privacy laws through the act of voyeurism recording. Individuals convicted may face incarceration as part of their punishment, with the duration varying based on circumstances. Probation. Voyeurism recording may lead to legal consequences, including probation. Instead of, or in addition to imprisonment, a court may impose a probationary period during which the convicted individual must comply with specified conditions, such as regular check-ins with a probation officer. Criminal record. A criminal record can have lasting repercussions, impacting various aspects of one's life. The stigma associated with a criminal record may persist long after any legal penalties have been served, making it crucial for individuals facing voyeurism recording charges to seek legal guidance. Restitution. When you're charged with Phoenix voyeurism recording, a consequence could be restitution, requiring the convicted individual to compensate the victim for any documented financial losses resulting from the offense. It aims to address the economic harm suffered by the victim. And inclusion in the sex offender registry. Some individuals are required to register as a sex offender when charged with voyeurism recording. This registration entails public disclosure of the individual's personal information, subjecting them to ongoing monitoring and potential restrictions on residency and employment. Keep in mind that potential collateral consequences of voyeurism recording could also include the following: damage to reputation. The public disclosure of voyeurism recording charges can lead to social stigma, strained personal relationships, and professional repercussions, impacting various aspects of life. Public perception and stigmatization. If you're facing voyeurism recording charges, along with legal consequences, you may face the negative public perception and societal stigma associated, compounding the challenges faced. Employment issues and limited opportunities. Accusations of voyeurism recording can lead to employment issues, as employers may react negatively, potentially resulting in job loss or difficulty securing future employment. Housing challenges. Landlords and property managers may be hesitant to rent to individuals with Phoenix voyeurism recording allegations, impacting the accused person's ability to secure suitable housing. Educational barriers. When you're accused of voyeurism, academic institutions may respond with disciplinary actions, limitations on enrollment, or restrictions on participating in certain programs. Loss of privacy. Facing voyeurism recording accusations and charges can lead to a loss of privacy, as legal proceedings and public scrutiny often expose personal details and circumstances. Difficult reintegration. Re-establishing trust with society, personal relationships, and a sense of normalcy may prove difficult due to the lasting impact of the voyeurism allegations on personal and social dynamics. And damage to social relationships. The stigma attached to Phoenix voyeurism recording charges and accusations may result in damaged interpersonal connections, creating challenges in maintaining healthy social ties. If you've been accused of voyeurism recording, it's crucial to seek legal counsel with VS criminal defense attorneys immediately to understand your rights and options. Refrain from discussing the case with anyone except your attorney to avoid potential self-incrimination. Preserve any relevant evidence, such as messages or interactions, that might be useful in your defense, and cooperate with your lawyer to develop a comprehensive strategy that addresses the specific circumstances of the accusation and ensures a fair legal process. You might be wondering, are there differences in penalties based on whether the recording was distributed or kept private? In some cases, unauthorized distribution or sharing of intimate content without consent may result in more severe penalties, including charges related to privacy invasion or revenge porn. Keeping the recorded material private may still be subject to legal consequences if the act of recording itself is deemed unlawful. Our attorneys have experience defending voyeurism recording in both cases and will help defend your rights no matter what. We are also frequently asked, can I be charged if I unintentionally captured an intimate image while recording something else? In Phoenix, as in many jurisdictions, unintentionally capturing an intimate image while recording something else may not necessarily lead to criminal charges if it can be demonstrated that the act was genuinely accidental and lacked malicious intent. However, local laws vary, and factors such as the sensitivity of the content and the circumstances surrounding the recording may influence legal outcomes. If you find yourself in this position, it is advisable to consult with a legal professional who can provide specific guidance based on the details of your situation and the applicable laws in the area. Remember, our mission is to safeguard your constitutional rights and ensure due process in cases of voyeurism recording. If you find yourself facing such charges, we encourage you to connect with our experienced sex crimes attorneys for expert advice and guidance. In voyeurism recording cases, the legal assessment involves consideration of both aggravating and mitigating factors that can significantly influence the outcome. Aggravating factors may include the invasion of highly private spaces, the use of sophisticated technology to capture images, or repeated offenses, which can escalate the severity of charges and potential penalties. On the other hand, mitigating factors might encompass a lack of prior criminal history, genuine remorse, or evidence that the recording was unintentional. The nature of the relationship between the parties involved, the level of harm caused, and the impact on the victim's privacy also contribute to the assessment. At VS Criminal Defense Attorneys, we carefully analyze these factors to build a nuanced defense strategy tailored to the specific circumstances of the case, aiming to secure a fair and just resolution for our clients. Hiring our Phoenix sexual assault defense attorneys ensures you have a dedicated team of experienced and reliable legal professionals ready to defend against voyeurism cases. Trust us to provide a strong and strategic defense tailored to your specific situation, safeguarding your rights and working to achieve positive results. Our legal team boasts a proven track record of successfully winning cases involving the most serious charges and penalties. With a deep understanding of the intricacies of the legal system, our attorneys leverage their expertise to secure favorable outcomes for our clients. Our commitment is to provide you with comprehensive legal support throughout the entire legal process. From initial consultations to courtroom representation, our dedicated team ensures that you receive the guidance and advocacy you need at every stage. Our approach involves taking the time to actively listen, understanding the nuances of your situation to build a robust and personalized legal strategy. With our client-focused commitment, we strive to address your individual needs and work towards achieving the best possible resolution for your case. Contact VS Criminal Defense Attorneys today for a confidential consultation to start building a strong defense. Call us at 480-923-9001 or visit us online at vsattorney.com.
Thank you for listening to the VS Criminal Defense Attorneys podcast. VS Criminal Defense Attorneys are focused on offering clients personalized service and aggressive representation. Our attorneys are passionate about individual rights, government accountability, and personal freedom. No matter what you are charged with, our criminal defense attorneys will be there to guide you. Call today to schedule your strategy session. It is time to fight back.